Hello! I'm in between here and there, so I wanted to pull some cards for the list that continues to grow. Um, but I love it. Linda did help me by saying that it was difficult to hear me, so I upped the volume of the microphone. If not, if this doesn't work, I'm going to go and get a new microphone. So just please let me know. And I'm very happy for the feedback. I have some sad news. Dear Buddy has third stage renal failure. So right now he's having some, you know, more testing done. He's comfortable. He's here. Right now he's just kind of chilling. He lost a lot of weight, and that's why we took him in. But please, if you're into like mind, send some good energy for Dear Buddy, and I appreciate you very much. Now let me clear my aura a little bit. We love these little entities, and that's our privilege to take care, and in return we get that great unconditional love. There are many animal lovers in our group, so you know what I'm talking about. But I remind myself, I repeat it to myself, they are not ours to keep. They are ours to borrow. And somehow that helps me a bit. Timmy is not here right now. He had to have 18 teeth pulled. And this is his regular checkup. So I'm thankful though that he did have that checkup done so that he can be comfortable. Lord. So if you are of like minded and if you would please send Timmy and Buddy some healing energy. Taurus, what's going on? Taurus. This is going to be a straightforward Taurus, not a twin flame reading. Oh, I'm sorry about that. There we go. Straightforward Taurus. Communication seems to be the word of the week. And there's some I don't want to say hostility. What can we say instead of hostility? Um, can we say I don't even want to say it's displaced anger. It's anger, but we're going to talk a little bit also about what that lack of communication does between two people who love each other. That lack of communication, it's not just a negative thing. I know you're gonna like, what? I want them to call me. I want them to speak to me, and I want them to do it now. When we take steps back and view what we are doing on this Earth sphere, which is very, very quick, by the way, we can understand better the absences of things that we want at the time. Um, let's go into some of the messages. Okay, here we go. I'm afraid that you'll leave me. I'm afraid that you'll leave me. Why? Why would you be afraid? Why would you be afraid? So this communication is in the future tense. Okay, try to grasp what's going on. Grasp what's going on. Communication. What's going on? Taurus communication. Taurus communication going on. What's going on? Taurus communication. Mind, body, spirit. Okay. Let's see. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. That's what occurs in absence. I'm not saying absinthe. That's a drink that makes you really, really high. But the absinthe, I'm saying absinthe again. The absence of someone gives that room for spiritual growth. I will wait for a sign from you. They sure are. Wait for a sign from you. Okay. I'm afraid that you'll leave me. So this love has so many roots based in fear. Why? One, please. Choose me, because they feel that you have many suitors. That's coming out very strongly. They see you as someone who has many options. Okay, okay. They see you as someone with many options. And one of those options is screw it. I don't want any more of this at all. This has been so painful. This has been so non productive in my life. Actually, Taurus is maybe trying to state, you've taken away from me. You've taken away my energy. You've taken away part of my self esteem. So your person is looking at your options and saying, "Don't, please don't give up. Choose me." I regret lying to you. So there was some false. There was lying. It is what it is. But why? They're afraid. I lost myself for a little while. Oh, they lost themselves for a little while. So to you, okay, when they see you, they see stability, they see home. Emotional success. What does that mean? The emotional success. Please help me in the comments section. Does that emotional success? It sounds so business-like. Emotional success. It's really King of Swords type of energy, head over heart. There's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Hmm. Let's go on. Let's go on. So you're recognized as someone not to play with. You don't deal with mess. Taurus, you do not deal with mess. You're like, no more of the drama. And they're saying to you, first, choose me. I'm afraid that you'll leave me and I need to grow up and what? I know this. I know this. Oh, great oogly boogly. In a way, I have compassion for this person who wants so much to. You can only do well with what you've been given as tools. So if you're asked to build a spacecraft and you're given 3 pieces of bubble gum, a box of toothpicks, and some balloons, it's not going to be a fantastic aircraft, is it? You can only create with what you have to work with. And this person is working from an emotional deficit. Here we go. Okay, so this is where that business like talk, emotional deficit. Really, King of Swords trying to maintain head over heart. But it's a fool's quest. The heart wants what it wants, and that's your frustration, Taurus, right now. And they're saying it's time for me to heal now. Part of the growing up process is letting go of past traumas. Thank you for realizing that, dear person. And I'm afraid to contact you. And here's another afraid. I'm afraid. So fear based. My goodness. Fear based. You know more about this than I do. Please leave me some gentle comments, please. Some gentle comments. I know you're angry, but you're not angry with me. Let's pull some cards. You too. Page of Wands. What a silly goose. What a silly goose. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What says this person? Oh, good grief. Well, if you're leaving it in the past, then Romeo can come forward because their emotions have been tempered, meaning they've been hammered out, made stronger through the process of tempering. Of course, here we are, the Three of Hearts. And there is regret and worry. Don't forget that other part, regret and worry. They're seeing what they made as far as a mess goes. The Three Cups just spilt over, but they are missing what? The Two of Cups. And you know what the Two of Cups represents in tarot. I love it. Ace of Swords. A new beginning with truth. Gosh, please grab that brass ring this time. It's not juggling people, it's juggling fears. They're looking at this fear and that fear. Do you see in the back, though? There's a ship. The ship goes up and the ship goes down. The waves are very strong. Those are the waves of fear that encapsulate them at night. I wonder if we're going to see the Knight of Swords. No, we'll see the Four of Swords, though, which is, I love this card. We see here the Three of Swords above. Right? You see the Three of Swords above them as they're resting. The fourth sword is below. So they're taking their heartbreak and learning from it. So it's not just an experience in trauma, it's actually a lesson to be learned. And another beautiful gift from the universe, Ace of Wands. Some flirtations are going to come through. So when this person gets over their fear, they're going to have a tower event. Thank goodness. I welcome that, because then we're going over here and getting rid of the past addiction to being afraid of everything, so that there's room for the King of Cups. The King of Cups needs room. Does he look like a small person? No. He is a roomy person. He needs room. You have to have room for this person. And you have to make room by getting rid of things like fear, anxiety. I'm not a psychologist, but subclinical depression. Uh, Getting rid of bad habits of, okay, I hear that they speak poorly of themselves. What does that mean? So they say things like, gosh, I made that. Oh, I'm so dumb. Why did I do that? And that's part of the temperance. Getting stronger through the experiences and realizing even the crap experiences bring us what? Knowledge of ourselves. I don't fear any card in the tarot. They are just representative of the lessons that we've learned and how we approach things. And then to remind us that the universe is there to help us. Do you see where that arm is coming from? The arm is coming from the divine, the beautiful, gracious divine, who is always ready to remind us every day is new, every minute is new, every second is new. And we must not be tied to our past. See how they're in chains? They must not be. It's a the tower moment. It's like a great sneeze. It's something is in your nose and it's irritating and it doesn't belong there. And if it stays there, you're going to get a nasal infection or something like that. But your body, in its brilliance, sneezes at you and gets rid of things. That's the tower event. That's the tower moment. Oh, this is it's just a process, isn't it? It's a process. And each day we get closer to understanding not just other people, but ourselves. I hope this helps. Please, again, please, if you have the energy and the bandwidth, send Sweet Buddy some good energy as he's beginning his journey back to the universal bosom. And dear Timmy, who lost half of his teeth today, what a day. Okay, I love you bunches like bananas.